Yon! Welcome to another episode of Inside the Mind of. It's episode number 64. And syempre, ito yon. Part 2 tayo ng Sleight of Mouth with Dr. Strix Toledo. Hi, Strix!
Hey Ken, good evening.
Okay. Magandang gabi, magandang gabi. Ito, syempre,
Magandang gabi.
back to back yung episode natin ngayon. And we're here to tackle the remaining parts of what was discussed and promised the last session. Pero before we go to I think we're gonna start with number 7 na. Unahin ko muna yung recap ng konti. So, last episode we discussed number 1. Ito kasi yung promise nun to discuss the one thought that instantly changes your life. Yan, nasagot yan. Number 2, why high achievers secretly struggle and how to fix it. Number 3, the NLP mind hack that bypasses procrastination. Yan. Number 3 yon. Number 4, the mental code of the happy, rich, and successful. Number 5, why most self-help advice fails and what actually works. And number 6, the avatar trick that transforms confidence overnight. Yun yung mga na-discuss last episode. You could watch the replay. Pwede rin yung balikan. Nasa wall ko naman din yan and I'll be uploading it to YouTube and Spotify. Probably within the week. Ayusin ko lang yung sa Spotify. But for YouTube, most of the episodes are already uploaded there. So you could check it out. Mabilis lang yan i-click. Okay? So ngayon, ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon is number 7, number 8, number 9, 10, 11, 12. So para lang meron kayong overview sa mga magsisimula. So if you see that you're curious or you want to find the answers or you want to break some limiting beliefs, you just tune in and listen kasi ito yung mga pag-uusapan natin. Number 7, how to reprogram your subconscious like a computer and get what you want. Yun yung number 7. Number 8, the science of manifestation. What actually works and what's just hype. Sorry, just tricks. Okay. Number 9, the persona shift that makes you instantly charismatic. Number 10, the NLP breakthrough method. Watch me rewire a mindset live. So we would probably ask for a volunteer later in this call, in this podcast. So probably isi-send ko yung Zoom link dito sa comment section so anyone could just jump in with this call and we could probably work things here. And number 11, the hidden language patterns that make you instantly persuasive. Ito, sobrang exciting to. And lastly, number 12, the unconscious agreement. Keeping you stuck. Ano yan? Tama ba yan? The unconscious agreement keeping you stuck and how to break free. Yun lahat ng pag-uusapan this episode ng Inside the Mind of Dr. Strix Toledo. And let's start with number 7. So, Strix, ngayong gabi, how to reprogram your subconscious like a computer and get what you want. Paano nga ba?
So, let's set this up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Isipin mo yung subconscious mind mo. Tagalog ba tayo English? Both. Okay.
Both.
Yeah. So think of your unconscious mind is running like 95% of your life, kind of on autopilot. So the question arises, what if you could reprogram it? You know, much like software or code to work for you instead of against you. And so the invite here is let's rewire your mental code. And when we look at the problem, it's this. Most of our daily thoughts are recycled stuff. You know, it's supposed to be garbage in, garbage out, but we kept the garbage we had from childhood. Okay. And unfortunately, your subconscious, your unconscious decides your relative success or failure. It presets it, it preframes it, it sets you up. And it sets it up before you do. So you're not in conscious control. What's nice is that with neuro-linguistic programming or NLP, we can in fact install new mental programs, sometimes almost instantly. So let's work on that. It's a time thing. So a limiting belief that we could work with is what's it? I can't change because I've always been this way. Or a version of that, this is who I am.
Ito na ako eh. Ito na ako. This is
Yeah.
me eh.
Yeah,
Accept
anong
me
magagawa
or
ko? Ito ako eh. Gusto
mm.
mo bang babaguhin ko? Anong babaguhin ko? Ako yun. Okay? We could, by example, use the pattern called metaphor. Okay? So, sleight of mouth using metaphor. And since these are examples, we could try. So, limiting belief. This is who I am. I can't change. I've always been this way. You're stuck with this. This is it. Okay? A reframe metaphor. If you were to update your software or your apps, you ever notice that? Me, it took me a while to notice that the reason like Facebook doesn't work, you just need to update it. And because they've been purging a lot of files, there have been a lot of updates of Facebook. So every time my Facebook doesn't run, oh, that's just my cue to update my Facebook so that it runs. All right. So I update the app. So let's extend that. If you update your computer, does it keep running the old software? Like if you put in new software, do you still run the old software? Like if you installed a completely new OS, will the old OS run? I remember there was a time we had this silly thing called Windows 8 that worked horribly. So,
Hindi ko nga maalala yun eh. Windows 3.11, Windows... Oo nga no?
Yeah. So me, I went through, let's see, 95, 97, Windows 2000, which was great. And then Windows 7, and then their horrible attempt at making things mobile, Windows 8, and then the update from 7 to 10, and then Windows 11. But every time you have a new software, you have to wipe out the old. Yeah. Guess what? Your brain is kind of the same. Yeah. And sometimes you're just due for an upgrade. Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you actually want us to be like very verbal with the new empowering beliefs, or should we just let them guess? Okay. We started with the limiting belief. I can't change. This is who I am. This is who I've always been. You're stuck with this. I'm stuck with this. And then we had the metaphor reframe of like a computer and like software and like apps. Can our listeners, our viewers, guess what the new empowering belief that actually kicks in is? And there could be several versions. Okay. Like a version for me would be, oh, I didn't think of it that way. You know what? I can probably also reprogram my mind. And if I do that, that'll probably change my reality. Right? And that's just one interpretation. That's just one possibility of many. Right? But that shows you what's possible. Okay. And again, in a very NLP fashion, I hope this is making sense. Is this making sense to you, Ken?
Yeah.
Yeah. And in an NLP fashion.
Ang request ni nabasa mo ba yung comment section nung kanina? Tinatag nila John. John Boat, tsaka nila Christine. Yung isang point niya, it was he dabbled with NLP sleight of mouth.
Sure.
And one of the concerns with understanding NLP sleight of mouth is in English it does wonders kasi syempre as we study it, it's in English, 'di ba? But if we get to ang statement niya nun was kung pwede Tagalog, I mean it would that would work wonders then. So we could probably work with some Taglish. Taglishin
Kasi,
natin yung ibang...
let's take that, eto ako eh. Ano magagawa ko? Ganito ako eh. Ganito ako lumaki. Ganito na talaga ako eh. Ang gagawin natin. Okay? Versus, di ba minsan nagloloko yung telepono mo? Oh, hardware ba? Minsan software lang. Paano? Yung apps, medyo hindi gumagalaw. Ano solusyon mo? Minsan ina-update ko. Oh, yung sarili mo na-update mo na?
Ang bilis ng realization sa kick-in, yung sa reframe na yun.
Yun. Okay?
Yeah, for those listening right now, yeah, apply that statement, that reframe, that sleight of mouth to yourself. I mean, if you were asked that question, process it right now. What are the answers that you're getting? Ano yung mga sagot na nakukuha mo? Tatagalogin. Ano, kasi kung ako, I'll position myself as ngayon ko lang napakinggan yun. Maraming ang times na kailangan ko ng update because of new knowledge, hindi new learnings, hindi aligned yung mga ibang new learnings sa old old software eh. Hindi talaga eh. So minsan nahihirapan akong intindihin yung ibang bagay seeing it through the old software's lens. If I'm gonna look at, kung titingnan ko nga yung mga bagay-bagay na gamit yung old software, hindi ko maintindihan yun. Okay. Makes sense. Oh guys, teka lang. Sino pa nandito? Carl nandito. Sino pa? Para makahanap tayo ng volunteer for later. So kung sino man yan nandito ngayon, mamaya meron tayong kailanganin natin ng volunteer, or if you have, siguro I think Strix
kung gusto nila.
Oo.
Kasi malay natin, baduy sila lahat,
Baka nga baduy sila lahat.
Diba?
Baduy,
Baka
okay
hindi
lang.
nila trip. Baka takot sila sa change, diba? Baka takot sila na kapag maging successful sila, mawala lahat ng taong hindi naman sila mahal.
Marami akong kilala na takot sa change eh. Yung gusto
Hindi nila alam yung change, barya lang yan.
Oo nga, tama.
Diba?
Ang galing.
Kalahin mo.
Sobrang hindi ko nga naisip kaagad yun na barya lang talaga yun. Pero sige, let's work with this. Serious kami ni Strix dito. Playful lang talaga kami, but
Parang hindi.
we're really serious with this work. So if sabi ni Femwe.
but if you enjoy your work, it's fun. It's serious. It's just fun.
If you enjoy it, it's fun.
Diba?
And when you're happy, it's fun also. It's when you're happy, you also feel joy.
And you clap your hands.
When you know it. Tama? When you
Tama.
know it.
Pag alam mo. Oo, alam mo.
Pag alam mo.
Tama.
Here we go again.
Sige. Ano lang, imbitasyon lang. Kasi palagi ko nakakalimutan gawin yun eh. Okay, kung gusto niyong matutunang mag-rewire ng subconscious niyo para sa katumpak-tumpak na tagumpay.
I'll just leave the Zoom link dito sa
Sige.
Sa comment section. Ayan. This isn't for everybody. This is even not a full invite. This is for people who are intently here, that alam nila, they expected this episode, and then you want personal change. You want to fully work with something that's been bugging you for how many years already.
Yeah. It could also be, bro, that, they're not interested in change, but they're tired of living the way they've been living for the longest time.
Sige. So, while we're waiting for friends to jump in this call.
Yeah. Friends.
Kinakain yata ako ng Facebook kasi, Strix eh. I think
Kinakain ka?
Oo, kinakain yung algorithm ko. Kumbaga, kanina ko pa pinost, pero parang hindi nag-full reach yung ano, yung invite, yung picture, yung pinost kong picture. Kaya parang, what the fuck? Ano yun? Pero sige, let's move forward. So again, subconscious, reprogramming, see yourself like, if you are a computer, yun nga yung pwede mo tignan eh. I mean, there's hardware, there's software. Yung mo pa naisip na yung software needs upgrading right now. An update. A lot of people have been so full of themselves that they think that that's it. But if you really process things and think about it, baka nandito ka na nakikinig ngayon. And while you're listening, you're getting an update subconsciously. Diba? So, sige. Number 8 na tayo, Strix.
Pwede. Pero sayang yung pagkakataon na gawin yung nakakalimutan ko palaging gawin.
Ito si
Kung
David, oh. David Jump.
yeah.
David,
Kung
kailangan mo mag-video on, ha?
yeah. Hmm. Ay.
Joining na siya. Joining siya.
Okay. Pitch lang tol, pitch lang ha. Para
Yeah.
sa mga gusto talaga ng pagbabago, if you would really like to learn how to rewire your unconscious mind for success, join us for our mind reprogramming bootcamp. To join, simply DM Ken or myself, reprogram to start today.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, David,
Oh.
welcome. Welcome to the call. So, let's start with, yeah, can you hear? Dinig ba? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Can hear you. Yeah, can hear you.
All right.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Mm.
All right. O sige, tara, let's work with
Hey.
Let's work with you.
Sige.
Okay, Strix.
Okay.
Do you know each other, Strix?
Yes.
I believe we do. Yeah.
We know each other in various ways. Most of which cannot be laid bare on the show. Yes.
Unfortunately. Or fortunately.
Anong matutulong namin, David? Anong magagawa natin para sa'yo? What can we do for you? What can we do you for?
Wala po. I'm just a student of lifelong learning. Maybe there's something you can help me with. And Strix knows this. I've been working on the geisha thing for a while, and sometimes it's challenging. There might be an unconscious belief there that's holding me back. Who knows? So now might be the time to expose it and rewire it.
Okay. Do you know what those beliefs are?
Not really. I was hoping you could help me shed light.
Oh, okay. David, pretend that, much to your disbelief, the reason for the crap that's been happening to you is a program that's been running you unconsciously in the background for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
And that program is in the form of a story. And that's why it controls you. The moment you believe the story, and especially if you don't even know what the story is, it has control over you. But pretending that there were a story that explains your results right now, what would that story be? Alain mo, yun lang pala yung rason. Yun lang pala. Yun lang pala yung...
Like I suck at... Yeah, fill in the blanks. I suck at whatever. For example, I suck at relationships. This is the general thing. Huh?
Okay.
Wow.
Is that it?
That's the first thing that came to mind.
That's one. Other.
Okay. Let's work with that. Okay.
Sige.
Are there variations of that?
Yes.
Okay. Such as? It's all right. We can work with that. We can
Yeah,
work with that.
yeah. Like I like social skills. My my mood regulation needs work, etc.,
Okay.
etc. Yeah, stuff like that. Do I need to switch my
Okay.
camera on? Yeah.
Okay. So
If
there
you
are various
if you feel
reasons.
comfortable, bro,
Let me see. Yeah.
it's fine. I mean, we'd love it. At least kita ka namin. Oh, that
See,
would
I'm
be
using a new headset, so it's gonna look
nice.
funny, but whatever.
Okay lang, funny din naman kami. So we look funny
Yeah,
also. So
I like, yeah, you guys know me already. So, yeah.
at least tatlo tayong we look funny.
Did you know that in some parts of the world, funny is the name for the ass?
What? The donkey?
Fanny.
Annie.
What the hell is that, David?
Huh?
What the hell is that?
He's a ninja.
Okay.
Ninja
Okay.
headband.
He's a ninja.
Okay. So the
Orange.
let's see
Orange.
the belief is I suck at relationships. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have time for this, Ken? We'll run through.
We have time and we don't
Okay, if
give
you
a
have time.
fuck. We don't give a fuck.
Aye.
Uh,
Okay. Okay. First, let's f with that. So, um, how do you know you suck at relationships? Like, what specific evidence do you have that you suck at relationships?
Because I hurt people without intending to.
Okay. Okay. Have there been times when you didn't hurt people?
Yes.
And have there been times when you hurt people but intended to?
Oh yeah. Few and far
Okay.
between, but yeah.
Okay. Have there been times when you were a good partner,
Yes.
friend, or
Yes.
family member, or pet?
Yes. Yes to all.
Yeah. So why the F are you generalizing based on a few difficult experiences?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Okay.
That was fast.
Is it possible at all that you may have struggled in some relationships,
Yes, definitely.
but aren't inherently bad at them? That you could possibly learn and improve?
Mhm. Yes, possible.
Well, holy crap. Oh, and for our Filipino audiences, who probably aren't even watching, but anyway, paano mo naman nasabing hindi ka magaling sa relationships? Ha?
Ako?
Anong
Ah,
ebidensya mo? Ha?
okay.
The proper way to deliver in Filipino. Okay? And to extend that again in the same way. So, ano ba? Meron ba mga pagkakataon na okay ka naman na kaibigan o okay ka naman na sa partner? Baka hindi kaya masyado mo lang generalize yung ilang manakanakang masamang karanasan kasi syempre ninamnam mo, di ba? Okay?
Eko. Okay.
Yeah. How's this setting you so far?
Lalim. Deep. Thank you.
Okay. Tuloy pa natin. May mga may mga hamon tayo sa relasyon eh, di ba? Pero kahit na may ganun, di naman ibig sabihin palagi tayong palpak. Di ba? Di ba? Yeah. Sa trabaho nga na napakahirap, pwede tayong matuto, pwede tayong mag-improve eh. Di ba?
Relasyon pa kaya?
Diyan pa kaya sa bagay na maaring kung magawa nating tama eh napakasaya. Di ba? Diba? Okay? Let's try a different way. You good?
Yeah.
That hit you nicely?
Very nicely. Thank you.
Okay. Let's try a different one. Can you think of relationships? Okay. Friendships, family, work, where you've actually had positive interactions?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tagalog, meron ka bang mga relasyon? Kesyo kaibigan, katsuksyakan, pamilya, katrabaho, kung saan okay naman, positibo naman yung connection nyo.
Meron naman.
Oh, pala hindi naman pala palagi eh. No? No?
Ano yung chok-chak? Ano yung chok-chak?
Loading pa yung Tagalog ko eh. Mahirap tong pinapagawa nyo eh. Di ba? Pero alam na ng tao kung ano yun.
Hindi
Raise
siguro
your
ako
hands in
tao
the comments.
para hindi ko
Raise your
alam.
hands in the comments if you actually know that is and you know na philosopher lang si Ken. Raise your hand.
Hindi.
Yes. Okay. So, tuloy tayo. Nangyari. David, where are you? Nawala.
Nandiyan si
Yeah,
David.
here.
You could see him.
Hindi siya naka-highlight. Sige.
Yan.
So, ganito lang.
Okay.
Ang hirap kasi maging seryoso, tapos ang katapat mong kausap si Ken. Hindi kami seryoso.
Mag-off muna ako ng camera.
Pwede yan. As long as nagsiswitch na tayo. Okay lang yan. Yeah. Mas nakaka-concentrate ako habang nakatingin sa noo ni David. Alam mo, hindi nakakatulong yung noo na yun. Anyway, in what specific areas, David, do you feel you struggle with relationships? Like areas of life. Is it communication, trust, emotional availability, physical prowess?
Iba na yun.
Relationships eh.
Wag mo ng physical prowess.
Made you smile.
Hell for that. I hate you. Emotional regulation. Siguro let's start with that.
Okay. So not everything. Not all relationships. Not every part of every relationship. Not all the time.
Not all elements, yes.
Oh man. So it's possible you're not completely right about being horrible at everything. Isn't that sad? Like there's hope for you? Isn't that terrible? Sa Tagalog. Siyempre, the proper reframe. Ay. Sa anong particular na aspeto ka nahihirapan sa mga relasyon? Sa pakikipag-usap o komunikasyon, sa tiwala, sa pagiging bukas, sa emosyon, o sa pagtulong sa pangangailangan ng isa't isa.
Pagtulong sa pangangailangan, lalo na yung pangangailangan ko.
Okay lang. As long as you're getting an emotional reaction, that's good. That's happening, right?
Yeah. This is happening.
Yeah. So let's try a different way. Why do relationships matter to you? Like. Yeah. Like
Never thought about
it. Yeah. Isn't that funny? You think it's important, but you never ask yourself. Yeah. Why the relationship matters to you? It's like, example, would it be possible you want to improve relationships, right? What's your deeper goal for improving them? Like, why do you want to improve relationships?
Because it's hurting people I love and care about.
So it's about loving and caring?
Yeah. I mean...
And you're not focused on that part? You ever heard of where focus is, where attention
goes, energy flows?
Yeah. And then you're focused on the bad parts.
Ouch. Okay. Sige. It's ko na. Aray ko.
And here you tell me it's about love. But if you're not focused on love, how am I supposed to believe you? My cat won't believe you. I'll tell my cat. My cat won't believe you. Diba? You will be judged by the clinic cat. Corgi or puppy, the clinic cat. The clinical. The clinical. Okay. Okay. So Tagalog. Sige nga. Bakit mahalaga sa'yo ang mga relasyon, mga connection, mga pagsasama, mga pagtitipon? Yeah. Anong mas matimbang o mas malalim na layunin sa pagpapaganda o pagpapabuti ng mga relasyon, mga connection mo? Yeah. At kung di mo kayo naiisip, masasabi mo ba talagang importante yung mga relasyon na yan? Yeah. You good? Okay. Shall we proceed?
Okay.
Kaya. Sige. As an exercise, ride with me, okay?
Yeah.
How does believing you suck at relationships affect your actions? Huh? Oh. Sino may kasalanan? Anong problema mo, ha?
Okay.
Ha? Okay, yeah.
Ulit.
So. Sa Tagalog, less philosopher mode. Sige, paano ka naapektuhan ng paniniwalang yan? Diba? Anong di mo nagagawa o naiiwasan dahil sa ginagawa mong yan? Sure ka, hindi ka lang umiiwas sa effort. Yeah.
Hindi naman.
Dahil traffic. Traffic kasi sa airport eh. Baka kaya ka umiiwas ng effort. Ano? Uy, kung hindi ka nasasaktan, mahina ako. Mahina ako nilalang. Nasasaktan ka ba? Sa mga pinagsasabi natin. Tinatamaan ka?
Kanina pa.
Buti naman. Tinatamaan ka, ha? Huy. Yeah? Is this working?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Let's try this. I suck at relationships. Sige. Who defines what makes someone good at relationships? Wow, there's a competition. There are world standards. The rainbow politics of the world would like to corner you and cancel you if you aren't good at your relationships.
Okay.
Who defines what makes someone good at relationships?
All the parties
and if you did, how dare you have such mean judgments of yourself which prevent you from expressing your love? How dare you be so callous and self-centered that you only think about your shit? Because I don't think that's how that works. Hey, are you good?
So na ako.
Okay. Tagalogin kasi mahirap to Tagalogin eh. So. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I asked more stuff I don't know in Filipino. I asked the people, my friends usually, it's Marikina or Batangas or Bulacan. So there's an easier way of saying this. You tell me, okay? Pero. Sige nga, sino nag-set niyan? Sino nagtakda ng mga pamantayan na yan? Sino nag-set ng kung sino ang magaling sa mga relasyon? Tsaka iisa lang ba talaga yung paraan para maging matagumpay sa relasyon? Para maging matiwasay ang relasyon? Para maging masaya ang mga relasyon? Kesyo ito yung mga kakonsyaba o kachuk. Ano yung word? Kanina kayo?
Kakonsyaba?
Kachukchakan.
Yun.
Okay. Hindi ko alam yun.
Yun yung word na sinabi ni Strix kanina eh. I'm just repeating it. Next.
Okay.
Kaya ba? Seryoso? Kalahati na tayo ng Malapit na tayo magkalahati ng patterns. Tuloy pa ba? Basag na si basag na si David eh.
Kanina pa akong basag.
Tuloy.
Tinitiis ko
Kaya.
lang.
Oh, buti naman. Tama yan, magtiis ka. Yung hindi mo ginagawa sa mga relasyon mo, gawin mo ngayon. Kasi nagkulang ka.
For those just tuning in,
Okay.
we are working with an initial belief or internal story, which is I suck at relationships. So, Strix has been working with our good friend David, who volunteered,
Yes.
and
Yes.
all these questions are comes from the heart.
I have another one that comes from the heart.
Oh, the heart? Ano? Comes from the heart?
The heart.
Okay.
Pwedeng the heart. Gusto mo, kung gusto mo the heart, okay lang din.
The heart.
Okay
The
lang.
heart.
Hindi pa pala yun.
Sa heart mo
David.
na. Sa heart mo na.
Yeah.
Akala ko yun na yun.
David. You say you suck at relationships, right?
Yes.
I thought sucking was part of. Never mind. It has been said that there are certain things which are part of good relationships. I have heard that sucking is one of those things. Meaning, because if you don't try, you don't suck. And sucking is the first step towards becoming better at relationships. You gotta suck at something first. You gotta be horrible at something first before you get better.
That's true.
So if you currently suck at relationships, congratulations, you're trying. Keep going. If you find yourself in hell, keep walking.
Keep going to hell, keep walking.
Hey, kalusot ka, Strix. Good job.
Okay.
Okay. David, come on. What's more important, bro? What's the opposite of sucking at relationships?
Nailing it.
What?
Nailing it.
Okay. So
that's the word, yeah.
Either you suck it.
Established certain words. Sucking and nailing.
Sucking and nailing.
So what's more important?
David is David.
What's important? Nailing the relationship or continuously learning and becoming better at it?
Continuously learning and becoming better at it.
What?
Continuously learning and becoming better at it.
Yeah. Unless you like nailing.
No.
And Tagalogin natin and counting shift para magets ng iba. Okay. Ano bang mas mahalaga sa'yo? Yung kalokohang kapepektuhan o yung patuloy kayong natututong pareho sa loob ng relasyon nyo? Wow! Lalim!
Lalim.
I know, right? Parang burol. Okay. Whew.
It's so depth. Okay.
Yeah, so depth. O tama na yan! Naka 7 patterns na tayo. Plus 3 na.
Volunteer yata eh. Oo. Thank you.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm good. I think there's a new volunteer. Thank you.
No. How did that affect you?
How did it affect me?
No. Are you still convinced that you just are perfectly crap at relationships, or is there hope for you?
There's still hope.
There's still hope.
Why do you fully believe that there's hope right now?
Because you two exist.
Wow!
Beyond that. Siguro beyond.
Alam mo David, kung yung pambobolang yan.
Oo nga eh.
Ginagawa mo sa relationship mo, panahalo ka dude.
Grabe.
Beyond
that, David. I just, as a friend, and doing this professionally, I mean, I want you to check within yourself. I mean, Strix did an effort to work with you here. So we want to really,
okay. Sige.
Understand what's going on.
I feel like I don't have to. Huh?
You don't have to give details.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
Just,
I feel like I don't have to live up to. I'm sorry. I feel like I don't have to tell an old story anymore.
Hmm.
That old story now, that the
Good.
relationship has to be so
Because
very rigid,
yeah, the
Yeah.
world is full of tired old stories.
Yeah,
Wait.
Tell
yeah.
new ones. Tell
Yun
new
nga,
ones.
yun nga yung
Tell
I
your
think
next,
I'll write a
own.
new one.
yun nga yung
Yeah.
next question ko dito. I mean,
Yes.
so what's the new story?
Once upon a time in a galaxy far, far away. No, just kidding. Instead of saying something like I suck at relationships, now I can say something like, yeah, I sucked before, but that was before.
It's true. You
Uh,
did used to suck at relationships. In
yeah,
fact, you used to suck at relationships so bad, the only way was out.
the only way was out. And sometimes you gotta be really bad at something before you can be really good at it.
Of course. I'm glad you know this.
And how do you feel after saying that and after believing that?
Hopeful. I feel like this is something I can do. Like I'm not alone anymore. I don't feel isolated. Like life has dealt me a bad set of cards, a bad deck of cards or something. And I can do something about it. Okay, there's work to be done, of course, but there's always work to be done. So
We
at least
believe
it's
you, man.
something I can do. It's within
Yeah.
my power and influence to do so.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's hopeful enough for me.
Understanding there's work to be done is progress. You thought you used to think nothing could be done. Am I wrong?
No, no, you're not wrong.
Great. You're a step up, man.
Okay.
You'll do.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Virtual
Congrats.
handshake. Congrats, brother.
Congrats. Congrats.
Virtual
I
handshake.
bump your forehead with mine.
Ano? This is one of the wonders that we've all seen. I mean, David, in regards to from way back, Jedi and other things, diba? I mean, this has been some of the things that we've worked on, and we when we see it, we acknowledge it. And ako nakikita ko, why I want to acknowledge it, I see the shift with you
Shift
within this
happens.
call.
Yeah.
Shift happens, and I just want to acknowledge you and applaud you for that. And
Thank you.
yeah,
Good job showing
Means a
up,
lot.
man.
Means a
good
lot.
job showing up, man. Okay,
Yeah.
meron pa dito si Lexi tsaka si Mappy.
Kamusta ka na?
Hello. Magandang gabi. Welcome. So Strix, punta tayo sa number 8.
Pwede.
Number 8 na
Pero
tayo.
8:53 na.
Sabi nga sa'yo, hanggang sa'yo. So, hindi natin matatapos tong 12.
Ewan ko, pwede yung shortcut.
Sige, pwede. Sige, number 8 na
Okay.
tayo. So, tapos tayo sa number 7. So, how to reprogram your subconscious like a computer.
Sure.
That's, and then Strix demonstrated a full approach with sleight of mouth. You get to see a big change on how when it was applied and how it could work, and yung wonders nitong sleight of mouth. Yeah, you were saying?
With just 7 of the 14 original sleight of mouth patterns plus 3 novel patterns and translations into Tagalog or Filipino.
So madami, medyo sa mga practitioners and coaches, you could just listen and break it down.
Yeah, and for everyone else who doesn't think it can be done, no, it's doable. And sometimes it's really fun.
But fuck your belief na hindi kaya. Sabi mo kasi hindi doable. Gusto ko lang balikan yung sinabi mo the other day. Kahapon ba yun? I think the other day nung Thursday. Ang sinabi mo doon na quotable para sa akin, quotable. You disrespect that motherfucking thought but still respect the person.
No, we respect the person fully. We just completely disrespect the thought that kills them. It's out of concern, kindness, and love.
Yeah. And that was fully displayed here.
Amen.
That was fully displayed here. Amen. Marami ba nakuha, Lexi? Mappy, umabot si Mappy. If Mappy, if you wanna play, pwede rin. Pwede rin. If you wanna play, pwede rin. So number 8, we'll just cover whatever can we
Sige lang.
cover with the time. We'll just play with it. Number 8 is the science of manifestation. What actually works and what's just hype. Ano nga ba? Strix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go. So the assumption is it doesn't work because it's magic and magic is bullshit. What if it isn't magic? What if it's psychology? What if what happens is, and this is just one possibility of many. What if your brain filters reality based on your expectations? What if you attract what you're programmed to see? Which is why politics and marketing does what it does. Because control is something useful for them. And what if right now, here, today, with NLP, we can help you instead align or realign your subconscious with your better future goals? Where, by example, a limiting belief could be, it could be just a limiting belief, that manifestation is just wishful thinking. Let's mess with this. Manifestation, magic, woo-woo. Let's confront it with reality strategy. If manifestation were just wishful thinking or woo-woo, how is it that 90% of Olympic athletes who have won gold, silver, and bronze have used visualization? What if it's just, as they would say in the UK, proper neuroscience? Proper, like a bottle of water.
Yeah. So...
Shall we proceed?
Yes, we could proceed right now. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Gladly. So now, are we going to number 9? Or
we could
go to number 9 right now. Okay.
By the way, an invitation, if you like manifestation, an invitation would be to spend 5 minutes daily just feeling your goal as if it were already achieved and see where that goes. It's not an excuse not to do action, but it's an excuse to prime or trigger action. Yeah. Yes. And if you'd like to go even further, join us for our newly invented manifestation blueprint program. Blueprint Ken or myself the word manifest to get into this program today. Right. Number 9.
Number 9, the persona shift that makes you instantly charismatic.
Right. And so the premise is this. What if I told you charisma isn't something you're born with? Like, people assume they're charismatic or they're not. But that it's something you can turn on or off at will. Yeah. Yes. What if charisma isn't a natural trait, but instead a set of repeatable behaviors? I wonder what 2 coaches who know how to program behaviors can help you with. Anyway, so you've already had moments when you feel more magnetic. Well, guess what? NLP can help you control or prime or allow that state, or allow you to flow more into that state. Where, by example, your old belief of I'm just not a charismatic person could be reframed, by example, with a chunk down. So, really, are you uncharismatic? Are you a chode in all situations? Or just some? Yeah? Are you a total dweeb in all situations or just particularly some? Okay. Yeah. Have you ever made someone really laugh? Have you ever inspired anyone? Have you ever captivated anyone, even if it's your dog? Well, if you have, I have news for you. Charisma actually is in you and it can be activated intentionally. Yes. And if you need help with that, we can help you. Right? So.
So
An
yeah.
exercise you might like to try is in a very Ken fashion, pick one confident behavior, whether it's with your body, your voice, your tone, you know, can be just eye contact, or as we demonstrated earlier, forehead contact, and amplify that over 9,000 and see what does for you. See what that does for you. All right. Are we good? Are we good? Yeah. And brother, if they would like to go further, to learn to activate their inner charisma, they can DM you the word charisma to join the Influence Mastery Program, newly invented tonight.
Ang
Basically, it's like,
dami kong gustong i-input kaso ano,
pwede naman.
hindi. Inside the mind of Strix Toledo to eh.
Pwede
Okay,
naman.
hindi. Ayoko. Kaya ano ta,
Pwede naman.
yung sa charisma,
Yeah, go.
ang lalim ng pwede natin i-topic dito as
Oo
a lot
naman.
of people have been having these concerns through the years. I mean, not just confidence, I mean, just charisma, building rapport, improving, yun nga, katulad kanina, improving their own relationships. I mean, malalim na usapan to, and I think Strix has already shared some of the useful approaches dito ng mabilisan lang. But again, as I always say, ang laking factor that when you bring in your personal concerns here, we do work really better. We could come up with the usual problems that our clients or our friends bring to us as coaches, as therapists. But what we treasure more, at what we really enjoy, is actually when there's context to it. There's a, depth dun sa mga binabatong problem, so that we could really, when we see someone who brings their face or yung talagang all nila sa table, we also bring our all din sa table. So
Amen.
when people ask about charisma, tip of the iceberg, we could say what could work. But if we understand what makes you believe that you're not charismatic, what makes you believe that you're not fucking confident, sige, yun lang. Ayoko na mag-ramble. Punta na tayo sa
All of the game.
next.
Yeah.
Mappy, I want to address your questions then. Yung sa program, just said, if there's interest, we could easily run a program. Kahit anong gusto nyong, lahat ng alignment na yun, kung ano man, manifestation, kung ano man, focus. Ang daming program si Strix. Ang maganda dun, as I was talking to Strix, pumunta ako nung Eastwood last weekend. Tama? He already created the programs ng nakahiwa-hiwalay na siya. So, kung may gustong mag-run, may gustong ng program na ganito, there's already a full, like a whole day, a 3-hour, 2-hour program for it. And nakaayos na kasi siya. So, if there's interest, we could easily run it. Oo. Yun na lang. So, yun. Tapos,
at least twice a month, we could even do it live if you'd like.
Face-to-face, kaya din. Kung sa mga Eastwood area, kaya. Kung online naman, kaya rin. But as long as there's enough interest, we could run it.
Yep. In the words of a great movie, build it and we will come. What? Di ba yung baseball? Alam mo yun? Ano movie yun?
Angels in the Field ba yan?
Yun ba yun? Oh.
Tol,
If you build it, If you build it, they will come.
And then, tapos darating yung mga angels.
Yeah. Alam mo kung bakit ko bringing up to?
Ewan ko, para ma-hit ko yung yung quote na yun. Hindi ko alam kung yun eh. Pero I think we're...
Alam mo kung bakit?
Hindi ba? Ano?
May challenge tayo na Tagalogin daw ang mga bagay.
Tama, sa bagay.
Yun lang sasabihin ko. Hindi ko tatagalogin. Sige.
Pag ginawa mo. Okay. Bakit? Hindi, gusto ko lang Tagalogin. So, pag itinayo mo, lalabas yun. Tama ba? O bobo sa Tagalog?
Darating.
Darating. It will come eh. Okay. Darating.
Darating.
Akala ko lalabasan eh. Sige. Alright. So, okay, I want the manifestation program and building influence. Oh yeah. You could inquire with Strix with that. Siguro PM mo na lang siya. Sige, punta tayo dun sa number
11.
10. Tingnan lang.
Nagawa na natin yung 10 eh. 30 minutes na natin ginawa yun.
Watch me rewire a mindset live. Okay, that's done. We've done it. So, sa mga kakapasok lang, panoorin nyo na lang ulit yung episode. Again, this is uploaded sa Facebook, recorded naman to, and sa YouTube probably by next week. Hidden language patterns that make you instantly persuasive. Ito. Number 11. Strix.
Set up. Okay? Most people try to persuade using logic. Right? And fail miserably, if we might add. But the world's best communicators actually use intuitively, much like Alex Hormozi does, hidden language patterns that make people just say yes without even understanding, I've already done it, or without realizing why. And today, we'll kind of shed some light on this, right? Because what if persuasion isn't about being convincing? What if persuasion is about leading the mind? You see, the brain responds to specific words and patterns that bypass resistance. Now, and NLP gives you a secret edge in this, whether it's communications, business, influence, chukshakan. A limiting belief might be, I'm not persuasive or I'm not naturally persuasive. Yeah. But the same people who say that have already accidentally convinced friends to join them for pizza and coke, or to watch a movie, or to just Netflix and chill. Yeah. Sometimes we've convinced ourselves or other people or kids to eat vegetables. So you see, you've already used persuasion and you may just not have realized it until now. So let's kind of reframe in the direction of, guess what? Persuasion. What if persuasion is actually a skill? And if it's a skill, you just need a coach and you can master it starting today by joining our Persuasion and Influence Masterclass. And to join us, simply message Ken Persuasion to join. Bro! Ano?
Ang galing mo.
Tayo.
Hindi, pero hindi, kaya ako nakangiti sa background. It's because, of course, the languaging part of things on how you said it is simply amazing. Simply amazing. And for hypnotists in the room right now, did you catch that? By just listening, you could have already learned a lot of things. That yung topic ngayon was about hypnotic hidden language patterns. Did you even catch that as a hypnotist? And sa mga hindi hypnotist at NLP practitioners sa room, did you catch that? Yun ulit. It's the same. It's the same question. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
Because if
Oh,
you find it, if you did not catch anything and just went through all of it, kaya nga siya hidden. Kaya siya hidden. Yun nga yung 11, di ba? The hidden language patterns that make you instantly persuasive. There are specific words that we get to work with, lalo na with hypnotic language patterns, that it just slides in. Pumapasok lang siya. So if you already believe that you're persuasive, then fine. Wouldn't you want to be more persuasive if you would have learned to understand how these works? These shit work. So yun lang. Number 12. The unconscious agreement keeping you stuck and how to break free. Ito na yung last. So, i-wrap up na namin yung sleight of mouth. I mean, with the best that we could with our time, nag 2 sessions na tayo. So, one was nung Thursday, we covered a lot of things, 1 to 6. And ngayon, we have covered 7 to 12. So, Strix, with that question, what's the unconscious agreement keeping you stuck?
Let's set this up.
Yeah.
What if you were to discover that the biggest thing holding you back is a very anime-like invisible contract with your subconscious or with your unconscious that you made years ago. And it's this unconscious agreement that's been controlling you. And it's this unconscious agreement that we're going to break down and break today. So. The background to this is that many people are actually stuck with by their own agreement on certain things. Many people have unknowingly agreed to stay stuck with their childhood programming.
Sorry.
Okay. These mental contracts, these soul binds, keep them playing small, avoiding success, or staying in bad habits. And a version of this is, well, again, as with previous, this is the way I am. Yeah. And let's try a different way to break this down. Okay. We can change frame size. So this is the way I am. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Is this really how you are, or is it just the belief you picked up?
Gago, basag ka agad. Basag ka agad eh. Basag ka agad.
Yeah, and then pagpasok ng Blumenthal. Yeah. And if you did learn it, doesn't that mean you can unlearn it? Yeah. So, as an exercise, you might like to write down that contract. Like, what belief has been limiting you? And if you want to do Filipino magic on it, you do this. You take that contract, that belief that's been controlling you, and you do the Filipino anti-magic. I cancel this, I cancel this, I cancel this.
Saan galing? Cancel this. Ay, hindi ko ata alam yung meme na yan.
Wait. Ano to? Yung April Boy Regina. It's a Filipino anti-buff.
May anti-buff eh.
Yeah. It's a it's a Filipino anti-debuff. Let me be very clear. Yeah, yeah.
Anti-debuff. Oh, debuff.
Yeah, it's a Filipino anti-debuff. It's activating your tank. And since you've canceled that, what can you now choose?
Uh,
What? What? W. What can you now choose? Yeah. And write down a new belief that you choose.
write down a
And if you
limiting
need,
belief.
yeah, yeah, cancel it and write
Cancel
down
it.
something else. Write down what you want instead. And if they prefer hand holding with a powerful wizard of words, there's Ken Ken and there's myself, and you can DM us freedom to join our uh, breakthrough mindset program today. Freedom
Today.
DM. Okay, okay.
Okay,
I think
tapos na
we're good.
tayo. Very good.
I think we're good. I hope you had fun, bro.
Ako sa akin, always naman, always naman. For our listeners na nandito ngayon, ang masabi ko lang, nagtatawanan kami most of the time. Ako, lalo na ako, tumatawa most of the time with some stuff. But I want you to watch the episode again.
Kala mo casual lang eh, no?
Malalim yung ginawa ngayong
Oh.
episode na to. Malalim. Yun lang yung siguro statement ko. And for gusto namin i-highlight naman lahat. Pero kasi syempre, malalim yung i-workshop pa yun eh. But maraming tinuro si Strix dito sa episode na to. You could write things down. And even the most simplest question ng mga tinanong niya kanina could already work wonders with the right intentions.
Amen.
With the right intentions. So, we just mean well. Itong episode na to is something na natuwa ako. Strix, thank you. Thank you so much. David, Alex, Mappy, Aaron, thanks for joining in sa Zoom. Then, again, while we're here, Strix, pwede ba last muna? Do you have any questions, guys? Take this opportunity. I mean, alam mo naman yung oras ni Strix. Ano yan? Pokemon yan eh. Rare Pokemon yan. Minsan, bihira mo nang makita yan si Strix. Laging busy yan. Do you have any questions?
Pwede sumingit, bro, while you're in the topic
sure.
of questions.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what I've found in 2 decades of practice is that it's very often it's not that we don't have the answers. It's that we refuse to ask the right questions.
Wala, di ako magsalita. Gagawin ako. Wala akong comment dyan. It's true. Kaya it's true. So I don't have anything to say about it because it's true. The quality, especially the quality of questions also. And working with NLP and especially with conversational hypnosis, you get to structure better questions. And as you get to structure better questions, you get the best answers. So yeah.
Nice.
So going back to what I said earlier, take this opportunity, lalo na yung mga nandito sa Zoom, or kung nandyan kayo sa Facebook. Do you have any questions for Strix? Matagal-tagal ulit yan kung mag-episode ulit si Strix. So, ano yan. Pinagbigyan niya lang tong sleight of mouth episode.
Siyempre, ikaw pumonek tol. Siyempre.
Salamat. Siyempre naman. Question. David,
I think that's it.
Lexi, Mappy, Aaron, wala kayo question? Wala. David has a question. Yeah.
Yeah, just a quick question.
Yeah.
Actually, for both of you.
Yeah.
I've noticed like differences, although you're both working with hypnosis and NLP, differences in your approach and your styles. Uh, how do I develop my own? Let's say I'm working as a volunteer for let's say mental health first response, and
Yung
how I
MHF.
can.
Okay.
Oh yeah, narinig ko yan. Don't you dare say that. Just
Okay.
kidding.
Sige,
But
sige.
how do I
MFRC.
MHFR, yeah. How do
Yeah.
I like develop my own uh, style approach that also uses NLP, conversational hypnosis, but is different from yours, but is also
Okay.
effective?
Sino una?
Pili
Ah,
ka. Ikaw pumili, David. Sino una? Pareho kami may sagot na sa ulo eh. Ramdam kong marami kaming pwedeng isagot ni Strix eh.
hirap. O sige, si Ken muna, and then Strix.
Ako muna. Okay.
Oo.
So,
Thank you.
I also asked that question, but yung answer ko will just come from top of mind. Ang sagot ko dyan is, I didn't have my personal approach when I started.
It's true.
I had to understand other people's personal approaches. And as I've studied everyone's personal approach, iba-iba. Diba? I've been very, very open with you, David, with Strix, with other people. I had to study everyone around me. Not just everyone, but everyone who excelled in that field. Be it local, be it international. And I have notes. So for me, understanding the basics, the foundations, that could give you like a very good, a wide skill set, tool set. And as you have that wide tool set, just see it differently. I want you to see it like puzzle pieces. I want you to see that like equipment. Pwede mong suotin. And as you mix and match different approaches, different personas, different, gets mo? Dami. Equipment, di ba? Yan nga yung analogy ko dyan eh, equipment. Then isn't that your own now? Yun yung sa akin. So in my case, I think I've learned a lot from Strix through the years. And kaya as you see, very different yung approaches namin eh. But how I see it, it could be very, very different, but it could also be very, very similar. It depends on how, Pero again, depende sa context eh. Because how I see it, there are clients that I could use a Strix approach. There are clients that I could use a Igor approach. There are clients that I could use a Carson approach. There are clients that could use, But at the end of the day, who's delivering it? It's me. And that's my personal approach to things. I'm a combination of a lot of people. There's a core identity of who Ken is, but my belief set is through the years I've combined and modeled different personas and people, approaches. And one of NLP's core is modeling. I just stuck with modeling and believe that I have the skill set to model anyone. And at the end of the day, that's me. Because infused with my persona and my execution, that's me. So yeah. So Strix, yeah.
If I could answer the how aspect on the technical side, because Ken's approach, I think, will do very well for you. You learn, you pick up what resonates with you, then you fly with it, But while you aren't there yet, while you haven't chosen your flavor, meet a few masters. Yeah, talk to people you like. See what works for you. Try a few hats. See which fits yours. Yeah. And then for me, what happened, as I think happened also with Ken, we gravitated towards certain coaches whom we happen to particularly like and enjoy. And learning their styles was easy because they felt the most enjoyable for us. And so that accelerated our learning curves. Okay. So that's a background. I'm agreeing with Ken actually. So I'll just help with maybe the more focus or productivity aspects. So a couple of things, okay? It's been said of Freud that he only actually had one patient. Arguably. It's been documented for Milton Erickson that he had over 400 different techniques because every time he had a patient, he had a new technique. He just made that up. Okay. So what I'm lending you into is what's called emergent phenomenon. The thing that arises because you engage doing. You don't know how to coach? Coach 100 people. You learn to coach. As long as you're present, as long as you show up, as long as you're kind and mean to help, something will arise. You will learn your style. Right? Arise. Ok.
Okiro.
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 Yeah. And then flip side to that, the showing up, the emergent phenomenon, that arise factor. Flip side to that, Seinfeld method. Keep going, keep doing. You know what the Seinfeld method is? You mark your calendar with a highlighter, okay? And just make sure every day you do something in the direction of you want, whatever it is. So let's say you want to teach, you want to coach, you want to do something like we do. You do your version of it Monday. You do your version of it Tuesday. You do your version of it Wednesday, and so on, and keep going. And you're only allowed to miss one day. If you miss one day, you start the count all over again. The goal is to never skip more than a couple of days. If you end up skipping a couple of days, you've lost count. So it's kind of like that construction thing where 976 days without accident. Okay. So 365 days of coaching. I assure you, your own style will start to arise until you can call it out at will. Ok. Arise.
Got that reference. Thank you. By the way, without spoilers, Jin was approached to being, you know what I'm talking about, is different from his predecessors. Yeah, I read through the manhwa. So anyway, yeah.
Ay, manhwa? Ano yan?
Manhwa. Korean manga.
Hindi ko alam yan.
Korean manga. So, anyway, thank you both.
You're welcome.
Predecessors. Yeah.
Okay, wrap up.
Wrap up na. So, again, kung wala na kayo questions, thank you very much again. This has been episode number 64. The topic today that we discussed is sleight of mouth applied, part 2. Of course, inside the mind of Dr. Strix Toledo. And again, my name is Ken Somera. Kita-kits ulit sa next episode, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow na kaagad. Okay, so ayun lang. Have a great night. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Strix.
Good night.
Good night.
Ok.
Okiro.